What toxic relationship test did you pass that destroyed everything? My girlfriend's best friends have this sick tradition where they constantly test boyfriends to make sure they're not toxic or controlling. They create situations to trigger jealousy, then shame any guy who reacts. If you show any possessiveness, you're labeled an abuser. If you get upset, you're manipulative. Only the truly evolved men who show zero jealousy are deemed worthy of marriage. Claire's friends started it after one of them dated a controlling guy in college. When Claire and I started getting serious, I knew what was coming. I'd been saving for a ring, planning our future. I was scared to lose her. My friends want to make sure you're one of the good ones, Claire said. Just be yourself. But being myself meant admitting that I did get jealous sometimes, that I cared who she spent time with. Her friends made it clear that wasn't acceptable. Jealousy is toxic masculinity, her friend Maeve lectured me. A secure man trusts completely. So I became the perfect nonchalant boyfriend they wanted me to be. When they took Claire to a male strip club for a random Tuesday night, I smiled and said, have fun. My stomach churned for hours. When they posted videos of Claire getting a lap dance, grinding on some oiled up dancer, I liked the post. So supportive, comments said. Inside, I was dying. They started inviting Claire's ex-boyfriend Blake to group events. We're all adults here, Maeve announced. Unless someone has a problem with that, everyone looked at me. I shrugged. Why would I care? Blake started texting Claire constantly. Inside jokes, memories. Remember when messages that lit up her phone at midnight. I watched her smile at them, wanting to scream. Instead, I said nothing. The tests escalated. They convinced Claire to go on a weekend trip to Vegas without me. Couples need space, they said. She posted photos in tiny dresses, dancing with random men. Her friends commented about the hot guys buying them drinks. When she came home with a hickey, she claimed was a curling iron burn. I just nodded. My instincts yelled at me, but I kept my voice calm. Sounds like you had fun. They created a fake Tinder profile showing Claire was single and active. When I saw it on her friend's phone, accidentally of course, I felt my world tilt. You're not going to freak out, are you? Maeve asked, watching me like a hawk. It's just a glitch, I said. Technology, right? She looked disappointed. Her friends would openly flirt with other men in front of me, then watch to see if I'd warn Claire. They'd make comments about how certain actors were hall passes and shouldn't count as cheating. They'd ask Claire about her ex's new girlfriend, saying she was a downgrade, waiting for me to react. I never did. I swallowed every emotion, every instinct, every normal human reaction. When Blake showed up at Claire's apartment at 2 a.m., drunk and needing to talk, I was there. Claire looked at me, waiting. Her friends were texting her, I could tell. This was another test. He can crash on the couch, I said, dying inside as I left them alone. You're so mature, Claire said, but her voice sounded flat. The facade fell apart at Maeve's birthday. They hired a psychic who was actually Maeve's cousin. She told Claire that her soulmate was someone from her past who would return. Everyone looked at Blake, then at me, waiting for the jealous boyfriend to explode. I raised my glass. To soulmates, I toasted. Claire's face fell. Later that night, she cornered me. Do you even love me? She asked. You watched my ex-boyfriend sleep in my apartment. You liked a video of me grinding on a stripper. You don't care who I text or where I go. My jaw dropped. I thought that's what you wanted, I said. A guy who isn't toxic. I wanted a guy who loves me enough to care, she said. My friends kept pushing because they were sure you'd finally show some passion, some sign that losing me would hurt. But you never did. You just didn't care. I cared about everything, I finally admitted. The strip club made me sick. Blake's texts made me want to punch walls. That Vegas trip, I didn't sleep for 3 days. Then why didn't you say anything? Because your friends said jealousy was toxic. That caring who you're with makes me controlling. I was trying to be what you needed. I needed someone who would fight for me, she said. Not someone who'd watch me slip away with a shrug. She ended it that night. Not because I failed their tests, but because I passed them. Her friends were shocked. He was perfect, Maeve said. He never got jealous once. Exactly. What kind of man doesn't care if he loses me? Claire said. I finally erupted in emotion. You know what? Your tests are toxic manipulation disguised as feminism. You destroyed something real. Maeve's face darkened. We were protecting her from ending up with an abuser. No, you were abusing me. And teaching Claire that love means mind games and manipulation. That was 6 months ago. I went to therapy to recover from the emotional manipulation and learned that love didn't require any tests. Claire's dating someone new now. He told Blake to back off. He said the Vegas trips were inappropriate. Her friends call him controlling. The tests continue, but he doesn't play.